Alright, so here it is. Buick 3800. My unmade intake. Used supercharger top half, well lower half. Made a plate the shape of the supercharger. Sorry about that. It's been a long day. I just got done fiving the headers. Need to clean up a little bit of spots, but I gotta find a place that does the coating for them, the ceramic coating if I can. Those are the original headers to the Buick. I cut and made my own. They both merged together right there. I connect them there. I'm doing there. I'm going to get a better clamp. I just had that so I can mock it all up and get it together. Alternator will be down there. There'll be an idler pulley. And maybe power steering right there. I'm not sure yet. Drilled and tapped that. Made my own piece. Actually, that's the piece out of the alternator bracket. And you got the 90 out of the alternator bracket that went to the alternator bracket. Made like a distributor tie down for a GM when I drilled and tapped it. It's nice and tight in there. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't gonna leak. Fuel lines got to seal in. Then more Chrysler fuel rails. So something, I don't know what they were to. There's a pair I had laying around with injectors. Made my own bracket for the coils. Basically tried doing what I can with what I got from scraps I've had. Got a blow-by. They are the blow-bys, and then I'm going to blow-by the cap too. Get a piece that goes up the side of the cap, blow-bys. Maybe both valve covers, might get one, I don't know yet, but that's what we got so far. My alternator will hang there, and it's going to have one of the full manual tensioners that you pull the alternator or hold it over real tight and tighten the bolt. But I just wanted to get a little video of what I've been working on. I cut this header's EGR, because this was the rear header piece originally. I cut it off with the plasma cutter. I still got to clean that up. Don't judge me. This is a junkyard build. I should take it to a big place and enter it in, because it's built from a junkyard. It's a l67 supercharged, deleted supercharger. Probably gonna delete the math, but I'll leave it there, keep it hooked up too. I got the harness. My plan with the harness is to run it down the backs of the engine, down around this side, underneath the engine, lock her because the starter will be there. That way you don't see no wires up top, but the 6 injectors is my plan. On the sides in the front. Oil dipstick, I didn't put it back in there right. Because I was pulling the headers on and off last night and the night before. I've been working at this for days, trying to get this accomplished. And I think I'm at the point where I need to bring my turbo out. I'm gonna have to hack this down and put my radiator hose on there a certain way. It's gotta go between the belts though, so I'll figure that out. If anything, I'll bring it up or get a 90 welded on here, and we'll figure that out once I get it going. I like it though. That's the original plans from the front pipe to the back header. I redid some of it, squeezed it in, shortened it up. I'm gonna wrap it all with header wrap too, so it ain't gonna matter. Plug wires, they're probably gonna run down the side of the valve cover and drop down to each plug. If not, they'll run underneath the valve headers and come up, lock on with some 90-degree boots. I think she should be alright. It's pretty cool for me to build my own intake. People can hate on it if they want. It is what it is. Take it for what it is. I gave $100 for this motor. Headers, wiring harness, everything. Matter of fact, the wiring harness is sitting over there. And I still got a little bit more to delete out of it, because this is going in an S-10. I'm going to try to get 160 degree thermostat, but a good old shop cat. Anyways, Hilltop Shop is where I'm building it at. It's outside of Greenfield, across the street from Jim Bennett's junkyard. It's something that I like doing. Keeps me occupied, keeps my mind off other things, and I don't have to worry about anything else, and I ain't out blowing my money on drugs. Hey, gives me something to do in life. Better than nothing. I made all these fuel lines pieces here myself. They're made out of aluminum. They do thread in, and they lock on like a GM fuel line does. I cut a fuel filter, brand new fuel filter, cut the ends of it off where the fuel line screwed in on, stuck them up in the rails, welded them, both sides. So it will be an easy hookup. I'm probably going to go away from this and go to steel braided line. It's going to go into a splitter that's going to take it 2 to 1 to the fuel pump, or a fuel pressure regulator. That's it, y'all. Just wanted to show people what I got going on here. Yeah, my voice is messed up, but it looks so cool. To me, it looks pretty awesome. It almost looks like an old Buick Grand National itself. With the intake. It's a Honda. Throttle cable bracket. Throttle cable. I deleted a piece. There was a stud in there that the throttle originally set on, because the cable hooked from coming from the front of the throttle body, and moved this piece that was there that I deleted, and then opened that. So now it pulls back, and it will get wide open throttle. Just what I got doing, what I've been building. Where my temperature sensor hit, right there. I took the plastic, took it apart, put things up in there, epoxied them, heat shrinked it. Temp sensor's probably gonna run down around with the cam sensor, or it'll just drop back down through there. But intake, I chopped the front intake off. No EGR stuff. No water running through the throttle body, none of that. I welded that in myself, so I hope it works. We'll find out. But for now, I'm off here. Y'all have a good night. And look at there, there's more plugs. I'm about to unpin all of the ones out of my harness for my motor and pin them in these new ones one at a time at whack, and put all the sensors wires together until they get close to the plug. So I know where everything's at. Box is a mess right now. It's been a long day. But closing out. Y'all have a good one. For everybody that likes it, hit like, subscribe, follow. I might post more as I'm going along. But for y'all that don't know, it is going to come off of here and spin up. That's going to have a 90 coming up into the turbo. The wastegate's probably going to come off of here, or possibly off this side of the 90 it goes up, because I want to be able to use the same hole that's out my hood. So, but I'm off here. Y'all have a good one. Shop cat, we checking out? We're checking out. Meow. She's a big cat. She survived 4 years out here in the country, in a junkyard. Oh, shop cat? Shop cat? She don't like very many people. She'll beat dogs up and everything else. That's a good cat. Anyways, Hilltop Shop. I'm off here. Remember, if it ain't a GM, it ain't worth messing with to me.